Hey everyone, Justin here. How are you doing? I'm back again with another comic book haul. Um, it's been a while since my last comic haul video because I took a while to just get the shipment over. But I've got the books here today, and just thought I'll show you a selection of it. These books are from eBay, from the same seller that I always buy from, and I've really got to start buying all these runs. Um, I love the runs, buying all the issues and trying to complete the runs, but it's really taking out a lot of space. And I'm thinking that maybe my collection is going to evolve, or whatever the word is going to probably want to try and move towards more key issue books in the future. But at least for the moment, enjoy the videos that I'm going to show you, because I bought a few more runs at a few more sales. Anyway, let's start off with, I forget which company is this, America's Best Comics, I think. We know this is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the Alan Moore story that was made into a really bad movie. I checked the print, the prints, they all seem to be first printings, and I hope that that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Storyline is great, you should check it out, you should read it. And the covers are awesome too. So here's, this is number 6 of 6. This is not in order, this is number 1. Pretty nice how they get it to be like those posters from this era. Here's number 2. Number 3. This is actually a compilation of number 3 and 4. I don't know what this is actually. I don't know why this is so. Maybe could even be from this second volume. I bought the second volume as well, but I don't think that's worth showing off anyway. The first volume is the one that you want to get. So number 4 and number 5. I already showed number 6 as the first one. So yeah, happy to get this collection. Oops, sorry there. Alright, I'm gonna move on to my Marvel books. This time I've got a lot more DC books than Marvel books for some reason. But you can buy DC books at a good price, like a whole lot of them. So here's my Marvel stuff, starting with All New Wolverine number 9. This is the variant cover version. I have another copy of this, but when I saw this on sale, I couldn't resist, and I got myself another copy. Yep. I'll try to say the prices if I can, but some of them are just not worth talking about. This is Avengers number 4, the Women of Marvel edition. I've always wanted to get this cover. I think it's a really awesome Spider-Woman cover. By the way, I think Spider-Woman's Jessica Drew's series that just ended is really underrated. You should check it out, the story. It's really good. But and I found that all the best Marvel storylines out right now are not in the main titles actually. Jessica Jones, Mighty Thor, Gwenpool, Spider-Woman, those are really good, worth checking out. Discounting the undertones that they're trying to pin. Got myself NYX number 5, which is the second or third appearance of X-23. The seller put it as near mint, but it really isn't. There's a lot of ticks and the edges are not sharp at all. But I think I got number 6 and number 5 and 6 for $5 each. Number 7 is here somewhere, so well, $5. I think that's a good deal. Daredevil 179 with Elektra. I don't know if you're familiar with the storyline in this issue, but the last page is killer, and what I mean by that is Elektra takes her weapon, the Sai, and throws it at Ben Urich, and he pierces him. You should check it out, it's really awesome. Eagerly waiting the Daredevil season 3 Netflix series to come out, so I just went ahead and got myself one of my favorite Daredevil storylines, which is Born Again 229. Oops, let me show that later. 230, this is not in order as you can tell. 231, I'm really hoping that they use it for season 3, this storyline, because I don't know how they would do it, but I think it'd be awesome. 233, 232 is the first appearance of Nuke, which is a bit more expensive. Here's number 7, which I kind of like the cover. Here's Mighty Thor number 344, first appearance of Malekith. I've got a few more copies of 233, 229, and 231. You might never know what might happen with the series, right? The more important books that I was happy to get in this haul, not counting this one, this is number 236, part of the 25th anniversary cover. So one of the ones I was very happy to get was 161, featuring Bullseye on the cover. This one I bought this for, let me just check the price, $11.50. I think it's a reasonable price considering what you can go for on eBay and all that. The early issues of Bullseye appearance, especially in Frank Miller's run, can be quite pricey. Yeah, is this Frank Miller's run? Anyway, so 160, got this for about $11. The one that was a lot pricier was this issue, which is number 141. This was, I paid $28 for this. Yeah, I was checking the prices online and they seem to be way higher than $28, so I thought, why not? You know, when's the next time I will be able to get a copy like this, or be able to find a book for under $30? Right? And I think on Facebook, was it on Instagram, someone had posted that they teased the Bullseye logo for season 3. So who knows what's going to happen, right? Could it be the male Bullseye or the female Bullseye? I think both would work. Okay, so let's move on. Those are the Marvel books. Let's move on to the DC books. And I'm going to start off with yes, let's do this first. So I bought a run of Sandman, and with the Sandman being reintroduced again, they're going to do a new series, especially I think the books that has Daniel, who is the new Sandman, would be the ones to get. I got a run of it, but I think the only one worth showing was number 22. And this can go for quite a bit online in terms of the actual value of the book. I got a whole book of 9 books, a lot of 9 books for about $8. So that makes this about slightly less than $1, which is pretty cool. Got a second copy of Batman 418, 10 Nights of the Beast, which features the first appearance of the KG Beast. A character which would be great, but probably not for the times. Right, so I'm going to show you, wow, I realized I had a lot more books than I thought. So I'm just going to show you some Superman books that I got, and there are a few reasons why I got the Superman books, but let me just talk about the individual issues which I like to highlight. This is Superman number 423, which features a story by Alan Moore. This is before they rebooted the whole DC universe for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Superman number 23, the reason why I'm showing you these covers is because it's a Mike Mignola cover, it's Mike Mignola's artwork. Yeah, very typical Mike Mignola. Okay, don't forget I got I think 2 batches of this in a run. Here's another copy of that. And this is awesome. Superman number 400 anniversary issue. Look at the credits on the left hand side. 3 copies. Okay, this I was happy to get. Action Comics number 485, which is another Breaking the Chains kind of cover, which makes it, there are 3 versions, right? One is the really early Golden Age one. The other one is the more valuable Neil Adams cover. This is also a Neil Adams cover. And then there's this. This book also happens to have the Mark Jewelers insert. Not my copy. I got 2 copies, but I checked. They don't have it. Sad. But yeah. So if you find this book in the wild, do check if it's the Mark Jewelers insert. You know. Okay, I'll talk about this book later. Really should plan my books in advance. DC Comics presents Superman and Challenges of the Unknown, number 84. Only reason why I'm showing off this book, if you find the artwork really familiar, because it's actually done by Jack Kirby. Yep. Why did I pick this book? Okay, nothing. Alright. So moving on. Let me show you some more books. I'll show you the Superman ones first. With the Shazam movie coming up, I just thought I'll get this one, Superman Annual number 3. Or DC Comics Presents number 3, I'm sorry. Superman and Shazam. Got 2 copies. Alright, so that's it for my Superman books. And the only reason why I got these books, well, I'll leave that one for the end. Then let me show you the next batch of books. Anytime I see this series for cheap, I'll get it. I don't know why, it just calls out to me for some reason. But this is the Books of Magic by Neil Gaiman and John Bolton. Is number 1. It's number 2 and number 3. It's incomplete though. I did not get book number 4. Alright, I think, yeah, there's a different artist on every book. This is Scott Hampton and this is Charles Vess. Nice, just realized that. I wasn't intending to get this series, it was just part of a lot that I bought. Adam Strange. Good surprise though, since I realized it was actually drawn and inked by both Andy and Adam Kubert. This number 2. This is definitely a Adam Kubert cover. This one as well. Maybe Andy did the interiors. Yeah, I'm gonna give this series a read. I'll let you know how it went. Alright, 3 more batches of books to go. So I'm gonna start off with one of the series of books I'm happy to get. These are the Millennium series. Yeah, this is the Spirit. This is just reprints. This is the Spirit. Reprints the Spirit. Yeah, I don't know which number is this. This cover. This one I was happy to get. Action Comics number 252, the Millennium Edition. One day I'll get this. New Gods. One day I'll get this book too. Flash 123, which is the Flash of Both Worlds storyline. Yeah, what about this, right? Showcase number 4, presenting the Modern Age Flash. And House of Secrets, number 92, all the Millennium editions. When I see them for cheap, I'll get them and hope that they're in good condition. Alright, so this is a series that if I find it and it's worth it, I'll get it. I only bought this series for about $33 in total, which is Crisis on Infinite Earths, and they're all in really nice condition. Don't see anything wrong with them. No water damage. No, not much. The corners are sharp enough for me. It's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and 6. The book that you really want to look out for is number 7, Death of Supergirl. Really awesome artwork. And the Death of Flash. Okay, these are the 2 books that you want to look out for if you just want to get, if you're just looking at, if you don't want to buy the whole series. Number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. Just going through this very quickly. All for $30, which I think is a good deal for me. I'm pretty sure in a while you guys can get it a lot cheaper. Alright, so the book that I really want to show you, and you already saw a little bit of it. Let me try to find a price for this. Oh, okay, so managed to find another copy of Superman Annual 11, which, if you're not familiar, this is a storyline by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons, the same team that did the Watchmen series. And firstly, you can't go wrong with an Alan Moore story, and this is considered by many fans to be the best Superman story. Right? So for me, I think anything Alan Moore with Superman is great. There's 3 storylines to check out. One is this one, which is gosh, I forget the name of the storyline, but annual number 11. The other one worth checking out in DC Comics Presents, where Superman teams up with Swamp Thing. That's also done by the same team, I think. Definitely Alan Moore. And the third one is whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, the one I just showed you, which is, let me jump to that. Which is this one. There's 2 books, number 423 and 424. Whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, yeah. Really good storylines, worth checking out. Alright, and the thing about this that I'm really happy about is that with all the Superman runs that I showed you, I bought the whole run for only $18, 1/8. Which, if you divide it out, this only makes this book probably less than $1, or maybe at the most $2, which is a really good deal. Because this book is not in the best condition. It has